Hi, and welcome to the Bottom Line. I'm Pastor Paul Steele. I'm the lead pastor at Bethlehem Church in Austin, Minnesota. Now, the Bottom Line is our weekly summary of the previous Sunday's sermon. And we are currently in this sermon series entitled The Discipleship Road as we talk about the importance of discipleship and how it is like a journey that we're going to be on for the rest of our lives. So if we're going to talk about discipleship, we need to talk about who a disciple is. Well, a disciple of Jesus, the definition that we've been using is this. A disciple of Jesus is one who is following Jesus, being changed by Jesus, and is committed to the mission of Jesus. In other words, a disciple of Jesus is a person who has decided that Jesus' way is the best way to live. So they're following his example, they're following his teaching as they live their life. And in the process, they are being transformed, they're being changed. The Holy Spirit is working in their lives to conform them into the image of Jesus. And what follows is a person then who gets the same heartbeat, the same passion that Jesus has, and they commit their lives to doing the work that God has called them to do, that Jesus has called them to do. Generically, that is to go into the world and make disciples. And so we're committed to that. And as we talk about being on this discipleship road, the foundation that we're using are the Psalms of Ascent. The Psalms of Ascent are 15 Psalms found in the book of Psalms, starting with Psalm 120, that the nation of Israel would recite, sing, pray as they made the journey to Jerusalem to pray, to worship at the temple. And so this past week, we looked at Psalm 121. Psalm 121. And this is what that says. I look up to the mountains. Does my help come from there? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not let you stumble. The one who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel never slumbers or sleeps. The Lord himself watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as a protective shade. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon at night. The Lord keeps you from all harm and watches over your life. The Lord keeps watch over you as you come and go, both now and forever. This psalm is a reminder that on this journey, it is God who goes with us. So often when it comes to things like discipleship, we think it relies on us and on our strength and on us getting things right. But this psalm reminds us and tells us, no, it is God. It's God who goes with us. It's God who protects us. It is God's power that encourages us, that transforms us. And so that has to deal with that in this process of discipleship, as we follow after Jesus, we are relying on God's providence. Trusting his promise, trusting that he is going to complete the work of transformation that he has started within us. And so our bottom line this week is this. Our discipleship journey relies on God's help and power. It doesn't rely on our strength, on our wisdom, on what we can do. No, it relies on God. And so we need to learn to trust him in this process, that he will make us into the people that he wants us to be. And our challenge is this: daily surrender your discipleship to God. So in your prayers, surrender and say, God, you have my life. Lead me, protect me, transform me into the person that you want me to be. And lay that at God's feet. Hey, thank you for being part of Bethlehem. I'm glad that you are able to join us. And so if you've gotten anything out of our live streams or these bottom line videos, the number one way you can support us is to go to our website, BethlehemChurchAustin.com, and to give. And by you giving, that allows us to keep on doing the ministry that God has for us here in Austin. So thank you for joining us. I hope that you can join us in person on Sunday mornings at 10:30. But if you can't, you can join us here on YouTube or on Facebook and catch our live stream of our service. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and God bless.